Greetings fellow anime gamers, and once again I'm coming at you with some exciting Vita news, or at least I hope this is Vita news. More on that in a bit. So what I'm about to tell you might be a blessing to some and a curse to others depending on your outlook on it, but it seems like we have another publisher for the PlayStation brand that is going to be doing limited physical releases. Their name is Hard Copy Games. Now, as you probably no doubt guessed, this company is very new. They're definitely still in their beta element. In fact, I'm going to say they're probably even lesser known than Strictly Limited is. That's how unknown they are. In fact, the way I heard about this company was through one of my friends on social media. Now, since this company is very new, there's not a whole lot to look at on their website that I'm showing you here right now, which I will have linked down in the description below, along with their Twitter and Facebook account just for good measure. From the very little I know about this company, they seem to be wanting to do limited physical releases again, like I said, for the PlayStation brand. Now, upon going to their website, I noticed that that's what they had as their main slogan. But one of my good buddies told me that he had heard that they might be doing PlayStation Vita games as well. Needless to say, I got very curious around this time, so I figured the only way I was going to be able to find out was by asking them myself. So I went ahead and got a hold of them, and they contacted me back very quickly. I'm going to say probably in less than an hour. And as you're seeing right now, I'm going to put the actual email up on display. I just didn't beat around the bush. I just went knee deep in and just asked them directly, will you guys be coming out with any PlayStation Vita games? And their response was, maybe in the future, but nothing planned yet. So needless to say, after hearing this news, I got depressed and drank a lot of root beer. So much root beer. But then a miracle happened. A few days later, Gaming Boulevard, which is an official gaming news website, and yes, they are reputable, did an interview with the director of Hard Copy Games, and this is what they asked him. Aside from PS4, will Hard Copy Games be producing titles for other consoles such as the PS Vita or Nintendo Switch? And his reply was, in the future, yes. So, do you know what this means, guys? It means it's happened. Yes. After waiting so long, it's finally happened. It means we did it! We're gonna be getting more physical Vita games! The drool, it won't stop! And there you have it, everyone. We will be officially getting PlayStation Vita games physically from this company sometime in the future. It seems like they want to focus on PlayStation 4 for the time being, which makes sense. They kind of want to test the waters, see how things go. But I would strongly recommend that we contact this company and ask them when they'll be doing PlayStation Vita games. If we can get enough voices out there, they'll probably end up doing them sooner rather than later. Also, at this point, I wanted to bring up something kind of interesting. If we seem to be getting more and more companies like this that want to do limited physical releases for the PlayStation Vita, and I honestly can't believe I'm even going to be saying this, I think we have high chances of getting the PlayStation Vita all the way into 2019, maybe even 2020. Yes, you heard me right. I could actually see at this point in time the PlayStation Vita going into the year 2020, maybe even further. True, by that time it's probably going to be a majority of just older games getting physical releases, but hey, as long as the games still keep coming, I'm going to be perfectly happy, and it's better than it just being discontinued and just nothing coming out. Now, as stated before, interview aside, we don't really know a whole lot about this company, such as what games they might be potentially targeting for their releases. However, they have announced their first PlayStation 4 release, which is on their official Twitter page, and I will leave a link down in the description below where you can find that, along with everything else I have talked about. Now, at this point of the video, you might be asking yourself, why were you unsure at the beginning as to whether or not this counted as PlayStation Vita news or not? Well, reason for that is keep in mind, guys, this company is very new, and we just don't know what the future holds for them. However, I am wishing them the best, and if everything goes as planned, it seems like we will definitely be getting PlayStation Vita games in the future. But like with any new company, it just depends on how well they do, so let's show them some love. Whew, I guess that's enough excitement for one day. So now is the part of the video where I have to ask you, dear viewers, what do you think about all this? Are you excited that we're going to be getting more PlayStation Vita games in physical format? Or are you thinking that maybe the internet is a bit too saturated with these limited physical release companies? Because I know a number of people do feel that way. Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, anime gamers, we must forge our own path. Anything is possible. Thanks for watching. It's gonna feel good not to have to drink a whole case of root beer tonight. I'm saved!